Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-Zero 7 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D. Last time we cleared the Gerudo training grounds and acquired for ourselves the ice arrows, allowing us to freeze solid objects, but more importantly, we finished the gold Skulltula token collection and broke the spider's curse, saving the Skulltula family. This time, we're meeting up with that special someone in the Temple of Time. It's weird to think of, but we're almost at the end of our journey. There's only really one major destination left, and that's Ganon's castle. Say hi to the Redeads on the way, they can't really stop us. And let's get down to business. I've been waiting for you, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero 7, the hero of time. You've overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge. A showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikah. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm becomes full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, Sacred Triangle, it is a balance that weighs the 3 forces, power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true Triforce to govern all. If that one's heart is not in balance, Triforce will separate into 3 parts, power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for one who touches the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. That moved a lot faster than I was expecting. Like, that actually was a speed reading, practically. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Sub-Zero 7. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. It's me, Sheik! I was the turkey all along! I mean, 7th Sage. If Melee and later Smash games didn't spoil this, this would be a gigantic twist. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. Sorry if my hair looks crazy, I just got out of the shower and didn't get a chance to dry it. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the Door of Time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf the Evil King will end. The 6 sages who open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf the Evil King will vanish from Hyrule. Sub-Zero 7, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here's a weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses. The power given to the Chosen Ones. The Sacred Light Arrow. If you were paying attention, we did have a missing slot for arrows. This is what it was for. The Light Arrow. The light of justice will smite evil. Select your bow and select it again to open the arrow submenu. Choose the desired type to equip your bow with powered-up arrows. That's not good. Looks like we've got an earthquake going on. That rumbling. It can't be! Oh. He got us with crystal technology. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No. It was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. Or the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has. When I obtain these two, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Well, she did a pretty good job of hiding, but she got kidnapped. You know what that means. Time to do what Mario does best and break into a castle to save a princess. But at least we know where she is if she's just right around the corner. But yeah, we got light arrows and Zelda's been kidnapped. Time to save the day. Let's break out those light arrows. Light arrows have a much higher magic cost, being medium instead of low compared to ice and fire, but their sacred power binds evil upon impact. What does that mean exactly? You'll find out momentarily. For now, let's go over this way. There's his castle. We don't have a pathway to it, but we can fix that. Sub-Zero, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Ooh, fancy. It's also worth noting, the original N64 version, this bridge looked like ass. Can we get a picture on screen to compare? Because I think the 3DS version made out pretty well. N64, maybe not so much. But before we go directly into beat up Ganondorf and save the day, there's actually one thing I want to do. First off, we got some rocks here that, thanks to the power of the Silver Gauntlets, we can very easily just yeet out of the way. Be gone, rock. But you'll notice, there's this thing. This is something that we actually still can't grab. Even if you try to check it with Navi, she's not sure what it is, and we can't lift this thing. We still don't actually have everything just yet. There's one more thing that we're going to be able to grab inside of Ganon's castle, and don't forget it. Because once you grab it, come out here and get that pillar. Trust me, it's worth it. Let's head in. Welcome to Ganon's castle. Ooh, ominous. We got some BMOs, nothing that we can't handle. We could actually just ignore these dudes, but I'm just gonna blow them up because I can. I mean, we're decked out to the nines, doesn't really matter that much. And that's the main tower. As Rabu mentioned, 6 gates, 6 seals. Each of them represent a different element and a different sage. Keep that in mind. That being said, though, there is, I believe, a specific order we want to do these in, or at least ones that we cannot do straight away. We're gonna have to come back at a certain point, like that pillar being in the way. I think we'll start with Spirit. Looks like we got spike traps. We got BMOs. Okay, that is not what I wanted at all. Ow. BMO's reaching kind of far today. You can throw this bomb, though, to dispose of him. Bob's your uncle. Use this. And we got some silver rupees to collect. The big catch with this place is mostly just dealing with the spike traps so we can take care of everything. But we got some fancy new ice arrows to play with. Since we're dealing with ice and spike traps, we can just simply freeze the spike traps. Making this far easier if you know about that. Yeah, especially because you also don't take damage doing that. Nice and easy. Which opens the door and lets us pass through without much issue. Here we go. Magma slugs, not really that big of a concern to us. We got the big Goron sword after all. These guys are not that big of a problem. Slap that. Get a tiny chest for our troubles. And this actually gives us bomb shoes. Because the door is still closed. And you can notice there's a gap in the ceiling. Or I guess in the wall. 50 bomb shoes. Let's have some fun. Aim true. That probably was not a very true shot. Yep, that missed. Okay, I need to fucking line this up. Hang on. Yeah, this should do it. Put down. Yep, good enough. That opens that door, passing us through. And getting us over here. Looks like cobwebs are blocking the way, but we got fire arrows, so we can still handle that. If you didn't have fire arrows, you'd also have to rely on something like Din's fire. But we have solutions to that problem. Now, one of these is bad. One of these is correct, and I believe the others are just neutral. I don't remember which ones are which, though, because I decided not to look things up for this to make it more interesting. That's a bad one. Oh, God. Get out of here! Get your stupid disembodied hands out of here. That's 2. Oh, 2 bad traps. Damn it. Out. Yeah, this might be a pain. Come on. There's the right one. Now, important for this. Always make sure you have your light arrows ready when you get to these rooms that are marked with the sage's emblems. Because we have these things. These weird little masses of energy, you have to shoot with light arrows. And then it destroys them. Thus releasing one of the seals. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. And as a quick convenience for us, we're moved back to the center room. That's 1 dispelled. Now, a bit of an interesting twist about this area is what we're going to be seeing momentarily. We're going to head to the forest emblem, but things might not seem like how you expect them to be. Okay, let's move some stuff around. Yeah, this should work. I'm taking the iron boots and the hover boots with me because, well, there's a reason. As soon as we deal with this Wolfos. Out of here. Get a small chest for our troubles, which is fine, but that's not really what I'm concerned about. $5. We got some torches to light as well. We could use the fire arrows, but we're going to use Din's fire instead because it's faster. Plus, we've got magic to burn. It's fine. That God damn it, it missed. Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. There. Head through here. And things might not seem I can't even say what I want to say. Dang. Things are not as they seem here. You'll notice there's fans. Fans were not really a thing in the Forest Temple, and that's a bit of an odd thing to see here. However, there's a good reason for that. Early in development for Ocarina of Time, the Forest Temple was actually intended to be the Wind Temple. It's kind of reminiscent on how the emblem for the Forest Temple resembles a fan's blades. And I fell to my death, god damn it. But yeah, similar to how the ice dungeon was meant to be a temple of sorts, the Forest Temple was originally intended to be the Wind Temple. There is still evidence to suggest that was very much the plan in the game's code. Maybe it wasn't the final decision they went with, but it's interesting to note regardless. Now, I'm gonna have to use another bomb here to dispose of you. Get out of here. Link! Why? Why did you not jump? This room always did trip me up, but this is embarrassing. Get out of here. I think the harder issue with this place as well is that there's just a lot of big jumps you gotta make here. And there's not much in the way of healing, so you really need to be careful. Land on the button here. Which does something. Oh yeah, it does that. Lifts this up so we can have a way to reach the silver rupee up here. And there's the last one right there. Not that big of an issue so long as we grab it at the right time. Come on, wait for the fans to stop. Thank you. And let's get through to this forest seal. Switch back to light arrows because we need them. And that's 2 seals broken. Who'd have thought we'd do the last stage and then the first stage? Well, I guess second stage, but I don't give a shit about Raru. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, sub. Get me out of here. Now, I did say that there were some rooms that we can't really do right away, and I do mean that. There is one room in particular that I know we can't do without a certain item, but I forget where that item is. Because we got water, we got shadow, we can't do light yet because there's a barrier blocking the way, and we got fire. I'm gonna try shadow now, because I believe this is the one that we can get the thing that I need. Something like that. Alright, let's switch to fire arrows because we're gonna need them, and I don't think my Din's fire will reach otherwise. Tiny chest. I don't think this actually has anything helpful, but we're gonna try it anyway. $5! Damn it. If memory serves me, there's also the Lens of Truth spot around here. No. Okay. Well, I tried. Light up the path once more. This way we can at least try to see what the hell we're doing. And we have a like for us. Just stay away from it and use your big Goron sword and you should probably be fine. Because 1 hit. I don't need money game, I need hearts. Magic works, I guess. Now you'll notice there's too large of a gap here for us to just simply use the hover boots and run across. What the game's actually trying to tell you, shoot back at the same torch to get another platform. There we go. Land on that to keep this platform, and you'll note there's a big chest. Let's go for it. This, I believe, is the big thing that I need. There it is! We found the golden gauntlets! You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab with A and lift stuff up. Yes, silver gauntlets were not cool enough. We needed golden gauntlets. Because gold. This was back in the day before people went, oh right, gold is actually a very, very weak metal. We probably shouldn't be messing with it. Though I do remember, this is where the Lens of Truth comes into play. Because you can see an invisible pathway here, and you can use your Megaton Hammer to crack on this rusted switch. There is also a torch there, so in the event that you really need to see and you don't want to turn around, you can shoot ahead. But I'm fine either way. We got some hearts for our trouble, which is nice. Get the light arrows ready because we're going to need them once again. And head through. Strike! That's 3 down. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. I'm working on it, Impa. It can only go so fast. However, with the golden gauntlets in hand, there is something that we can do. In fact, there's 2 things we can do. That dispels the shadow barrier. But the big thing I want is over here. Not the fire barrier, but the light one. You can see it's blocked by this large pillar. Run over to it. And through the power of sheer muscular might, and maybe steroids, and the gauntlets, I guess, Link can lift this pillar and slam it into the tower. Good God, Link. That opens the light pathway. We actually are not going to do that just yet, though, because I said there's one more thing outside to grab. Sorry, Ganon, you win. I'm leaving. Oh, wow, he left? I didn't think it'd be that easy. I mean, I know I'm tough, but damn. What a wimp. Take a left turn, and let's go check out that pillar. Because now that we got the golden gauntlets in tow, we can lift anything. We can probably lift a house if we put our mind to it, but I think Link prefers to lift pillars. Show off them muscles, Link. Impressive. Now, what do we get for actually coming out and throwing that pillar? A Great Fairy's Fountain! You thought we were done? No, we still got one more. This is actually the last Great Fairy's Fountain. I said the last one was, but I meant more the ones that give you items. This one does something a little bit different. Welcome, Sub-Zero. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I will grant you an enhancement to your defensive power. Receive it now. Note that white aura around our hearts. Your defensive power is enhanced. With your enhanced defense, damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Yep, if you remember things like the blue armor from Link to the Past or Link's Awakening DX, it's the same sort of thing that cuts your damage taken in half. Extremely powerful tool, and extremely useful if you are not good at dealing with certain enemies. Though if you're someone like me, this is a little bit overkill. I mean, 20 hearts, maxed out gear, the big Goron sword, and half damage taken. We're going to kick Ganon's ass. I'm probably going to shove the big Goron sword up his ass and out his mouth, honestly. That sounds horrifying. Now that I think about it, oh god. However, that being said, we have actually been going for a pretty long amount of time. So I think, unfortunately, it's best that we stop now. Next time, let's play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. We're going to be taking care of the rest of the barriers and heading into the tower to hopefully put a stop to Ganondorf once and for all. Till next time, ice out.